told us we were paranoid. They said it was all made up. But today, I'm showing you 5 more conspiracies that turned out to be 100% real. From false flag operations to media control, from the pandemic simulations to the quiet rollout of digital control systems, it's all coming into light. And if you have eyes to see, it's happening right now. The Bible says in 2 Thessalonians 2:11, because they refuse to love the truth, God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie. But we are not here to be deceived. We are here to uncover the truth. Hello, I'm Heather, and this is Lake Files. Let's start with something that sounds like a Hollywood movie. In the 1960s, the U.S. Department of Defense developed a plan called Operation Northwoods. The plan? To commit acts of terrorism against American citizens, blame it on Cuba, and use that as justification to start a war. The document suggested hijacking planes, sinking boats full of refugees, and even staging bombings on U.S. soil. This was signed off by the Joint Chiefs of Staff. President John F. Kennedy rejected it, and not long after, he was assassinated. This isn't speculation. These documents were declassified in the 1990s. So the next time someone says, our government would never do that, just remember, they already planned to. What if I told you the mainstream media has been compromised for over 60 years? Project Mockingbird was a CIA operation that placed agency assets inside major American news outlets. Reporters, editors, producers, all paid or pressured to push narratives approved by the intelligence community. CBS, Time Magazine, The Washington Post, all confirmed in Senate testimony in the 1970s. Even former CIA Director William Colby admitted the CIA owns everyone of any significance in the major media. Now think about it. Why does every news outlet say the same thing at the same time? You've seen it. Why are dissenting voices censored? Because this wasn't just a Cold War tactic. The operation never stopped. It just moved online. Narrative control is one of the most powerful tools in history, and they've perfected it. For years, people warned about a future where money, your identity, and your freedom would be digitally tracked and controlled. And they were called conspiracy theorists. But now, it's being rolled out in plain sight. Governments around the world are launching CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. These aren't like Bitcoin. They are programmable currencies, meaning they can be turned on or turned off. Want to protest? Your wallet gets locked. Buy something they disapprove of? Access denied. Combine that with digital ID systems being pushed by the UN, the WEF, and Bill Gates-backed initiatives, and you have the framework for total financial control. In the name of convenience and safety. We're being herded into a global surveillance system, and the Bible warned of a time when no one could buy or sell without a mark. In October 2019, months before the world ever heard of COVID-19, the World Economic Forum, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and Johns Hopkins hosted a simulation called Event 201. The simulation, a global coronavirus pandemic that would require lockdowns, vaccine passports, censorship of misinformation, and supply chain disruptions. It's like they had a script. They practiced the exact response we all lived through right before it happened. And when people started noticing, they scrubbed videos and changed websites. They called it preparedness. But many believe it was predictive programming, conditioning us before the chaos. Either way, it's not a theory. It's on public record. And it should make you ask, what else have they simulated? We have something that sounds futuristic, but it's already here. Transhumanism, the belief that humans can be improved, upgraded, or even replaced by machines. Elon Musk's Neuralink is already testing brain implants. DARPA has funded brain-machine interfaces for soldiers. The WEF talks openly about merging humans with AI, and the UN is releasing papers on human augmentation. But let me say it plainly. This is rebellion against God's design. The enemy wants to remake us in his image, to break the boundary between human and machine and erase the soul in the process. We're not just battling bad science. We are witnessing a spiritual war dressed in technological clothing. The Bible told us these days would come. That truth would be suppressed. That deception would be worldwide spread. But we are not meant to be afraid. We were meant to see through the fog. In Ephesians 5:11 it says, "Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them." That's what this series is about. Not to glorify fear, but to uncover what's been hidden and point people back to the truth, faith, and freedom. If this episode opened your eyes, share it, comment, subscribe. There's more to come, because the truth, it's rising, and no lie lasts forever. I'm Heather, and this is the Lake Files. God bless, and have an excellent day. If you find something that doesn't feel quite right, write it down. Remember it. It will come to light later.